bracket and stuff. That's a lot of thinking. I'm a Sheik main. I follow flowcharts. Give me a flowchart to determine where he ended up. Oh, Pat combo throwing shade at Mervis.
Yeah,
He has a broken heart. Youngblood saying Moose, he loves me. Oh my God,
dude, he loves you.
And I miss Pat too. I love Pat and Johanny and Youngblood. But yeah. Can we ban Mervis for being an idiot? Is that possible? Can we give him a 5-minute timeout just for being a puppy?
All right, the FD pick.
Yeah.
Interesting because Sheik's got to be honest here, and I mean Puff still has Puff options for recovery.
So this is, I think, in both players' minds, they could be, they could think that they have the advantage here because, as Puff, you don't have.
All right, Banana's just erupted into a little fit of giggles there.
But so Puff doesn't have platforms to mix up her landing.
Yep.
So it's a little bit easier to call her out when she's trying to land to refresh her double jumps.
Yep.
But for Sheik, she also doesn't have those same platforms to camp on and also to recover onto.
Yep.
So it's a lot easier for Puff to punish Sheik's recoveries.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as she grabs ledge, it's like, all right, well,
that,
so that can be rest at certain distances as well.
So this is sort of hamyojo committing to beating bluezaft in neutral beam.
Yep.
Which I think is actually bluezaft's biggest strength.
Yeah.
So
as an old school player and just being so patient, like he's a Puff Marth man, like he doesn't have to approach, and he knows it.
And I think hamyojo had a good read there, but he doesn't quite space it right. And
and he lets go ledge.
So I was gonna say that's where when things get real hairy because Puff just has so many easy ways to edge guard Sheik there, but hamyojo gets away without too big of a
81% extra credit on hamyojo right now.
This is not impossible, but this is bad. 81% against Puff is like 6 neutral interactions.
Yep.
There's forward smash. And bluezaft is actually, he'll punish a lot of like options that other players would use rest. He actually punishes just with forward smash. I think he likes it because it's safer and at like mid%, it's just as likely to kill.
Oh yeah, and it's not nearly as punishable. Like even if you whiff it, it's like, all right, well you can tack on however much instead of just nudging my model all the way to the end of the stage.
And hamyojo is almost getting these like really important needle gimps, but he's not quite timing like the follow-up lasers correctly. But he's doing a good job of kind of pressuring bluezaft as he tries to go back to the ledge. So at the very least, in the back of bluezaft's mind, he knows that he can't just fly into the ledge.
Oh, hamyojo really patiently dancing around his shield there, like.
And that was a really good job of hamyojo kind of mixing up the tempo of his forward air. So a lot of people expect the auto cancel forward air where you start at the peak of your jump, and hamyojo just waited a smidge.
Yep.
And that's actually Sheik. Once she gets out of special fall animation, she can act instantly. So hamyojo recovered high and then just instantly rolled away while bluezaft was holding ledge. So
he's getting a lot of grabs on Puff, which
Yeah.
is sort of unorthodox for how Puff is played these days.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't see bluezaft doing a lot of the crouching gimmicks that a lot of Puffs have popularized.
Bluezaft is also very conservative about when he rests.
Oh, yeah.
So I can kind of see in hamyojo's mind how it might not be as high risk to go for those rests.
I mean, right now,
for those grabs.
it would just be a stock trade. And I think bluezaft doesn't want to waste anything. Like, well, again, when he tries to get ledge.
So that was scary by both players because they both committed to super laggy options.
Yes.
But it ended up being like a net zero on both sides.
Right. Amsatech there from bluezaft, making sure he lives just a little bit longer.
Ooh, bluezaft gives like a naughty head shake, kind of like a Mutombo head shake where he's like, no.
No.
And then he gets that stock back, so.
Yeah. Climbs it right back.
Yeah. hamyojo playing pretty patient. I like that he's not committing to anything. He's just keeping bluezaft in the corner.
Yeah.
Even if he takes a little bit of percent, it's he's limiting bluezaft's options. So in the long run, he's going to be getting, as we see, he's going to be getting kind of free percent because bluezaft can't go anywhere, right? So hamyojo being really patient with this center stage control. And again, if he had gotten like maybe one or two more needle clips there, he might have been able to gimp bluezaft because he was running out of gels.
It's so difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, because even after that, there's still rising pound.
Right. And we saw...
there it is. Jab to forward air.
And hamyojo with a small pop-off. Yeah. But we saw Plup doing stuff like that against Hungrybox, and I think that's a result of Plup playing Hungrybox like 5 million times in Florida. But it's definitely possible. It's very, very hard. But again, hamyojo is getting them every once in a while. He's I would say like his accuracy is maybe like 40%, something like that, with the needles.
Like, it takes a lot of work to get good with the needles.
And hamyojo gets crouch canceled in the down smash to like an up tilt or something, and then he nairs into another crouch cancel and gets grabbed.
Oh, great tomahawk
Not
there.
learning from his mistakes.
Yeah. hamyojo realizing smartly that bluezaft is just kind of chilling in shield, waiting for something to get touched so he can shield grab. Choosing instead to get the grab himself.
Good recovery.
Slap won't kill quite yet. There it is. Tournament winner.
That was a really tricky edge sequence there, where hamyojo kind of changed up the tempo of his edge guard by wall jumping, but bluezaft actually smartly weaved around it, but hamyojo ended up getting the punish from the tournament winner. So
he's getting so many grabs.
And that nair was really scary because bluezaft was right on top of hamyojo after that.
Oh, no.
Ooh, no.
What's he going to go for here? Dare? Forward air?
That was a great punish.
Yeah, respectable option. It's just difficult for Peach, or not Peach, pardon me, Sheik certain percents to like combo puff.
Yeah, it's definitely heavily like DI dependent as well. Yeah. Like that down air could not if bluezaft had DI'd a different way and hamyojo hadn't been able to follow up, that would have been very hard to punish. So that brave forward smash.
Man, hamyojo is looking very in control for bluezaft's counter pick right now. And he's just kind of, he's finding all the right spaces.
This is bad for
and he gets what he wanted there.
Yeah.
He's fishing for that last stock, man. Just get it.
Oh my God! Who is this man?
Great ledge play here.
Someone call 911 because he's on fire.
Yeah, bluezaft not looking nearly as comfortable. hamyojo realizing
another great tomahawk there.
Yeah.
And that was actually a little bit crazy on hamyojo's part because bluezaft was crouching when hamyojo started that jump. So he kind of read that bluezaft would uncrouch and then tomahawks. But
hamyojo having gone to ledge just too many times, just assuming that bluezaft wouldn't be there, bluezaft finally said enough is enough. I'm going to grab ledge.
Yeah. And it's actually very possible that bluezaft was holding on to that for maybe like the last stock or for an important moment. But he's...
That'll be it.
Yeah, because this is something that I'm told a lot of old school players do, where they'll pick up on a habit that you do and not punish you for it until the last stock.
Like make it something that they're like, I know I can get him on this.
And bluezaft may have been saving it for that, and then later been like, I'm 2 stocks behind. I should go ahead and pull it out now.
Honestly, I feel as though that mentality is just very dangerous because it's like, why not use your best resource now?
It's interesting because once you start punishing them for it, they're going to change it.
Yeah.
And if they adapt to all your trump cards in the first 2 stocks or something, that's not a great spot to be in.
True.
Because it doesn't matter if you go up 2 stocks. If they figure you out and you have no more tricks, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose the match. So
it's true.
I don't know. It's something that I've heard a couple players talk about. So that's something that Cephalon says he kind of likes to do. Especially in
keep that hole
because there's only 3 stocks. So if you have one cheese,
in
Brawl there were only